Hello,
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. But I think there is a little bit of a network issue. Okay, now I think it's getting better. I can see you. All right, so how is your morning going?
Good, ma'am. Good. What about
Good.
you?
It's going great. Did you have a look at the notes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Today's topic is business ideas. That's our main topic, but we do have two extemporary topics. So let's start with the extemporary topic, okay? The first one is it better to be influential or rich? Question mark. And the second one is parents should not choose their child's career.
I think parents should not choose their child career.
Okay. You can begin whenever you're ready. If you want to take a minute, you can take a minute or you can start right ahead.
Yes, I think children has their own interest, so I think uh, parents should support their children's whatever dream they have or they have to support, and they give good guideline to them towards their goal, which kind of goal they have. First of all, they have to ask and they have to ask childrens whichever goal they have, and then they can say you have to this work on whichever is a need to that goal, to achieve that goal, whichever is need. So they have to guide them and they have to support, and if they fall or if they will fail on the process, so they have to support that time as well, because I think that is a crucial time for us. And if they feel depressed or they feel anxious about the whichever field they choose, so they have to guide them and don't feel anxious, or they have to support, because as you know, society criticize us if we are unable to achieve anything. So and people start criticizing us, whoever is surrounded, our environment, or our, I can say, colleague or relatives, they started criticizing us. But my parents should be with them, with their children. So I think that's important. So don't give much burden to their kids, and whatever they want, and keep and be with that. So yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay. So, good one. Just two things I wanna recommend. Three things I wanna correct. Sorry. So, children's is not the word. It is just children. Children already is a plural word. We don't have to use s with it. The other was that you said that the parents should uh, suggest some guidelines. So not guidelines. Should guide them. Guidelines means basically uh, they give them some rules that okay, this is the rule, but that's not you were trying to say. You were trying to say that they should basically guide them towards something, that if the child has some idea that I want to do this, the parents should guide them, provide some guide, not guidelines. Will be incorrect. Okay. And you said whichever is need. So this will be incorrect. Whichever is need, whatever. Okay, whatever is needed or is the need. So you have to know which one you want to use. Okay, otherwise everything is fine. Okay, now let's talk about business ideas. So do you ever think of starting your own business? Have you ever thought about it?
Still no, never. But whenever I was a kid, so I used to think about business. I
Mm-hmm.
want to do business, but still I am, because as you know, when we was a kid, so we don't know that demand. If we want to start some business, so we want first of all money, and if we don't have money, so we have to borrow money from the bank or from some people. So and at that time we don't have any kind of understanding, so
We did not have.
that's why we did not have that time. So yeah, That's why I think like that. But till now, any kind of business idea is not in my mind because I know uh, money is required for that if I want to do that. So
True.
till now, I don't have that much amount of money, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
have any kind of business idea. But
Mm-hmm.
whenever I was in 11th standard, so I try to prepare for NEET as I told you, and I thought I will start my own hospital or I will serve. As you know, when we have our own business or our own, I can say, own business or own work, so we can work according to ourselves. But if we are doing jobs, so we have to work according to them. So yes, that's the issue. As you know, which happened in Arjikar Medical College, the girl had a 20, 35 hours duty. So that too hard, I can say. So I think it's I can say problem of our education or our government as well. So, as you know, we can increase the number of doctors. We can't put a pressure on a single woman, or I can say they was giving 20. I can say they were giving 20, 35 hard duty. Is this? I can say it's not a
Acceptable.
good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. True.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's the burden we have if we are doing job. And
Mm-hmm.
if we have our own business, so we can do according to ourselves.
To ourselves, yes. All right. So here, one thing I want to correct. So whenever we use whenever, like you used it two times. You said whenever I was a kid, whenever I was in 11th standard. So whenever means jab bhi. So you can't use it जब भी मैं बच्चा था, जब भी मैं 11th class में था, right? Because only once you were in 11th, only once you were a child. So you can't say जब भी. And whenever is used when you are talking about कि जब भी ऐसा कुछ होता था, whenever these things used to happen. So we're talking about not one thing but actually a collective number of things together. Whenever. So you can't use whenever for these things. Whenever I was a child. When I was a child. When I was in 11th standard. Okay, not whenever. Got it? Do you understand?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so just keep this thing in mind. All right. Hmm. Tell me two, three business ideas that you have in your mind, or you think that these are good businesses, and if a person wants to start them, if the person has the capital, that these businesses could make good profit for that person. Two, three ideas. Any
I
idea?
think I don't have any idea, but I took a session with in Savvy app. I we can free communicate with someone, so we can communicate
Savvy app.
free
What is that? Savvy
half
app.
an half an in that app we can practice our English with some people. There are learners, so we can communicate with them. So there is a one there at that time when I was communicating with him. So he told me he is doing pani puri business. So he is earning 80K in a month. So I think it's a huge amount for me.
It
So I think I want to do that, but as you know, our society uh, do not
definitely,
accept
yeah.
that because we are educated, so we can't do that. So I think that a little bit I can say uncomfortable to me. But if I talk about the profit he is gaining, so I think that is much because if till now I'm doing job, they are giving 80K to me. Sorry, 18K, 15K in hand or 80K CTC. So I think that is a huge amount. So I want to do that kind of business where I can get a profit or I can get much money, then I can start my other. other things, whichever
Any
things
other
I
venture if you want.
plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for that, I want money, so I have to collect money. So, but because of the society, we can't do that. So, yeah.
That is true. All right. So one is pani puri stall. What else? Any other business?
Any other business I don't have, but when I was a kid, so I told you I had in mind that time I want to open my own hospital. I can do job there and I can serve to patients or but I was unable to do that because as you know I was unable to crack the exam. So three times I fail in that, so fall in that, so I can't open it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What is that one business you saw that amused you or surprised you and made you wonder how it became such a success?
Can you repeat the question?
The question is there any business you saw that surprised you on how it became such a success? How that business
Yes,
was
you
such a success?
yes, you can take example of Ambani. When he started Jio, so he is giving free. So after then, as you know how much earning they have, so that is one of the business they are earning. I can say sufficient. It's not a words to sufficient for them. I can say huge amount they are getting. So I think it's a more successful
Mm-hmm.
for
Okay.
my point of view, which I looked at.
बेसिकली व्हाट आई वाज आस्किंग वाज ऐसा कौन सा बिजनेस है जो आपने देखा एंड इट सरप्राइज्ड यू कि ये इतना ज़्यादा सक्सेस कैसे बन गया? Not successful for the person or earning money, but okay, we can take the example of this pani puri stall. When we look at pani puri stall, when we go to eat pani puri, yeah, we also think that okay, they might not be earning that much money, right? Nobody thinks 80,000, but that person told you. So I'm sure that really surprised you ki how his pani puri stall
Yes,
became
yes,
such, right? So in that way, I was asking you
yes,
that how he's earning
yes,
80,000.
that
Even people who are doing jobs are not earning that much money. Right.
yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm. So in this way, okay. Can you tell me names of some businesses that are successful in your area that you have seen?
Businesses in my area. Yes, one business I saw. My friend, he used to study with me, so his father has a business. So actually, he cultivated vegetables and he sell all the vegetables. So all vegetables, whichever vegetable they cultivated, and they all are organic. They don't use fertilizer, so they have that kind of business. So they are earning, I can say, sufficient. They are able to survive, or they can give good education to their kids whenever he will have a kid, so he can give. But if I talk about me, I don't have. I am not getting that much amount of money to give good education to my kids whenever I will get a marry. So yes, I am trying to do that. But he has that kind of business that is successful till now. He is earning good amount of money. So yeah, that kind.
All right. Okay, so a lot of people start their businesses, especially now it is the age of entrepreneurs, everybody is starting business, but we've seen that not all of these businesses are successful. So, in your opinion, what makes business fail or why do businesses fail?
I think if we don't have any clarity in our mind and if we don't have any kind of idea about the business. Basically, someone started a business, he's doing this business, so I can start this as well. So I think that is a major difference. First of all, we have to understand which kind of business is this, whichever business we are starting, we have to think about that in our mind. So, and very clear, and then we can start in a small level, and then we can increase if it is working in a good manner,
Mm-hmm.
so we can increase our business idea.
Increase our business. So basically, a lack of awareness or knowledge about that particular business, how to manage the business, as you're saying, is the reason why businesses fail. Okay.
Yes, for my point of view, I can say.
Mm. All right. Okay. Okay. Tell me what discourages most people from starting their own business.
I think that I think they people have a courage. I think I looked in my environment or in my village as well. One of the person, he started his own business, so he bring a loan from the bank. So I think that is a, can say, big courage, because I
Uh,
don't want to took a
I
loan.
was
I
asking what
don't want.
I was asking what discourages people from starting their business, not courage. Discourage.
Discourage.
Yeah. What stops them? What discourages them? I mean, for you, it was that you didn't clear NEET, and also you did not have that much capital to
Yes,
start your own hospital.
I think he same. I told you now. He started his own business and he took a loan, and after 1 month or 2 month, his business is not going in a good manner.
Mm-hmm.
So and not going was a good manner, so he stopped doing that. So I think first of all, he don't have much kind of knowledge, because
You
he
didn't have.
when he used to do the job in hotel line, so he don't have any kind of idea. So suddenly he thought, as you know, when corona pandemic happened, so he don't have had a job at that time. He lost his job at that time, and so he was at home at that time. So he thought about starting business, so he took a loan, and then he started doing his own business. He was started doing his own business, so he fall on that time. So after a month or after, uh, he stopped that business, and after then he made visa, or he go went to abroad to doing job in hotel. So
Mm-hmm.
I think he don't have any kind of idea, and we also, he, I think, don't have a patience, because we
He
have
didn't
to
have patience.
be
Mm.